Well, here's some good breaking news for Second Amendment. Uh, California, the Ninth Circuit, yesterday, April 1st, so this is not an April Fool's joke though, um, agreed to hear the Duncan v. Bacera, that is the large capacity magazine ban or the standard capacity magazine ban, where anything more than 10 rounds you can't even possess. Now, Judge Benitez, also known as Saint Benitez to us pro Second Amendment folks in the country and in California, those who live there, uh, struck down that ban. And then the Ninth Circuit three-judge appeals panel supported Judge Benitez, and the Attorney General, who is no longer the Attorney General because he's now working for Joe Biden doing something, or he thinks he is, said, "Phooey, we're not going down like that," and requested an en banc, which is a full hearing of the full Ninth Circuit Court, which is 11 randomly selected judges, by the way. And the en banc was agreed to yesterday. So now the Ninth Circuit is going to review Judge Benitez's Judge Benitez overturning of the standard capacity magazine ban in the state of California. Now, that same Ninth Circuit en banc, which was a different randomly selected people, supported the state of Hawaii's basically non-issuing of open carry or concealed carry permits to anyone. Even though they have process on the books, they never use it. So nobody gets to do that in Hawaii, and there was a lawsuit there that may be going to the Supreme Court. We don't know. But the Ninth Circuit en banc supported the state of Hawaii. So, they're still an anti-Second Amendment state. But this one is also en banc from the Ninth Circuit. And because the judges are randomly selected, we don't know what the mix is going to be. So there is a risk, that this particular panel will say California can have a magazine ban and overturn their three-judge panel and overturn Judge Benitez. But the good news is that they're going to take the case, right? Now, if they had said no, they're not going to do en banc, then the magazine ban would have fallen because the three-judge panel's decision would have remained. But because they did agree to take this en banc, film at 11, right? So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, keep those fingers crossed, because I'm on pins and needles now. Because if the magazine ban is struck down by the Ninth Circuit en banc panel, then that means it's struck down in 9 states. That means Oregon, Washington, any other state, and Hawaii could not have one of those. Now, should the en banc rule that way, here's my thing. Regardless of how the en banc panel rules, I think this case is going to go to the Supreme Court, because California is too into anti-Second Amendment things to just roll over. They're going to take it all the way. And the pro-Second Amendment organizations in California and nationally are also all in. So regardless of how it goes, it's going to end up in the Supreme Court. However, if the en banc panel rules and strikes down the ban, the question then will be, will there be will the state of California be enjoined? In other words, preventing from enforcing the ban if they're going to appeal to the Supreme Court. And we'll see, because that means that between that time that it's struck down, between the time that the court makes its decision supporting their right to own those magazines, and it reaching the Supreme Court on appeal, however long that takes, it may be that a bunch of folks in California can just go crazy and buy a bunch of magazines, right? That happened for a week. It was called Freedom Week in California. So we'll see. Thought I'd put this out there because it just happened yesterday, and I just saw some information on it this morning. Thought I'd put it out there. So keep your fingers crossed, and let's see what happens with the Ninth Circuit in California. So with that, thanks for watching, and carry on.